Hello and welcome to another yes or no pick a card reading. We have 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. As always, make sure that you phrase your question so the yes is a positive, because that's how I'm going to be reading the energy of the pile. Take your time and see which of these piles you're drawn to, and when you're ready, I'll see you at your reading. Hello and welcome to another yes or no question. Today we're going to start the reading by finding the energy of your question to make sure this is the right pile for you. And as always, make sure that you phrase your question so the outcome is a yes, because that's how I'm going to be doing the energy of this reading. So we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Just making sure it's straight. Oh, that was fast. So we have 2. We have Thicket of Thorns, Uncertainty, and Spirit Guardian of Winter, Retreat. So looks like a lot of cards want to come out for this deck. We have Choose Wisely, Foundation and Achievements, Firm Foundation. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave these cards out just for now. I am going to put them away later. I feel like this is a very specific message. So what I'm seeing with these cards is that this question is about choices, about not really knowing where you want to go with something. So this question is, it's almost as if you don't know where to go with this question. We have the Choose Wisely card and the Uncertainty card. This question is about wanting to create and grow something, to bring something into the world with the birthing a new age. And I'm seeing that you don't really know how to do that. With the Uncertainty card, this card tells me that you are entering this new situation and this new path, but you don't really know where to go, how to get there, what will come of it. This card does remind me of a Kipper card. Let me find it. Actually, let me just scoot this over. This card. This is the energy that I'm getting from the Thicket of Thorns for your reading, is that this is a long journey that you're taking with this question. And there's a lot of work with this journey. I was going to say challenging, but that's not really the energy I'm getting. It's just, I'm seeing perseverance coming through here. And there's all of these beautiful things with the butterflies in both of the cards. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of good surprises and transformations during this. And I'm really getting surprises here. Things are going to kind of pop up on your way as you go through this. But the main message here, and the reason why I wanted to get the pathway card up here, was just I was getting the feeling of the 2-year wait that we have with the pathway. This is something that you're on the right path to. You may not know how you're going to get there or what's going to come as you pass through the Thicket of Thorns, but I'm seeing that the Retreat card, Spirit Guardian of Winter, that can reference the winter, though to me that is you right now kind of pulling into yourself. And it reminds me of the birthing a new age. Okay, yes. Do you see how she's in her own little globe? And I feel like the Spirit Guardian of Winter Retreat is just you, how you are entering this question, and that you don't really know what to do or where it's going to go or the best way to go about it. And the retreat card is just asking you to take your time to withdraw inwards and do that introspection about what you want from this. Because the energy that I'm getting from this reading is that this is something that's fairly new that you want to bring in. You may not know if it's possible or how to get there or what to do. And I don't know if you really even know what you want the best outcome for this question to be, because we have the Choose Wisely card, and that's the Seven of Cups. So it's all about choices, deciding what you want. And the drawback of this card is that you can have too many options, too many choices, and it's hard to pick one. And if you don't pick one, then you may lose them all. And with these cards here, and this is why I left them out, because I just love how we have the Four of Wands, Foundations. Oh, sorry, my cat's probably going to walk on the table. So just bear with me. Come on. So she wanted to say hi. I love that for us. Okay, so yes. So we have the Choose Wisely, then we have Foundations and Achievements, which is the Four of Wands, and then Firm Foundations. I left this card in reverse. I don't normally leave them in reverse, but that is the Four of Swords, I believe. Oh, no, sorry, that's the Four of Pentacles. So it's like you're choosing between at least two options here, and one of them is an option that you're very passionate about, because the wands are all about passion. And I'm also seeing that it's something that you're dreaming about. I feel like this option is the one that you really want to happen, but you don't know how to make it happen, or maybe it's not stable. But this is like your dream option, the thing that you want to birth into reality. And then we have the other one, the Firm Foundations. And I feel like this is what you've built. This is where you are, the structure that you have. This is all about our physical, the realities of our physical world. The Pentacles are all about our money, our property, our homes, our physical world, the things that we have built around us. There's also some constriction with the Four of Pentacles in that you don't want to lose it, so you hold on to it very tightly. And for many of you, that's where the inability to choose is coming from. Do you want to keep doing what you've always done or what you've built or what's stable and safe? Or do you want to go after whatever this is that you really want? Maybe that's a family, maybe that's a passion project, maybe that's a different job. But that's what I'm seeing for the energy of this card. Oh no, I have actually one more message. The Thicket of Thorns and the lady in this card, they're both wearing pink and they're both staring off into the distance and the bright light. And I just love how a lot of these cards have very similar energy and designs, and I think that is absolutely beautiful. I love when that happens because it just tells me that the cards are really answering the question. Okay, so now we are going to pull the outcome for the yes or the no. And we have a powerful move and a burst of magic. Okay, so and we have the cross as well. Got a clear and concise message. So we have freedom. Oh, I love that. And liberation. I just want to say that I feel like the outcome of this question is a huge yes. We have a powerful move and a burst of magic. Both of those cards are extremely positive. The burst of magic with the liberation right on top of it, that card tells me that And that is what is going to allow you the freedom to move forward with this. And I feel like once you figure out what that is, what the choice is that you really want, and that's the crux of this question, is that I feel like you haven't really committed to one thing yet, that this is something that you would love to happen, but it doesn't feel like reality to you yet. And until you make that decision, until you choose which path you want to take and what you want to go after, you're not going to be able to make this question a yes or a no. And I'm seeing with the burst of magic and the powerful move card that you are going to make that decision. You're going to have this epiphany, and it's going to liberate you and allow you to step forward. And this is going to be different for everyone, but there's so much positive movement with these cards down here that I feel like it's just a matter of time until you are allowed to step out, make movement towards this. Winter might be important for you. Maybe there's divine timing at play and you can't really make those steps until winter. The cross card, this card just confirms that this is going to be a long situation. There's going to be a lot of perseverance needed to make this happen. The cross card is about carrying a burden of work. And work's not a bad thing. Oh, there's another 4. And this one is upside down, the 4 of Cups. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. And let's get one more for the outcome of this. What is going to happen? Okay, King of Rods and 9 of Pentacles with Death on the back. So there is this change coming. There is this new cycle, a new beginning that you're doing with this question. And the 4 of Cups reverse tells me that this is your epiphany with the King of Rods. I feel like you're going to go after whatever your passion project is. Do you see how he's just so focused on the liberation? It's like this king energy just wants to bring this epiphany to you. They just want you to see this and to go after this. And with these cards over here, I'm wondering if maybe you're not, like, you feel like this new thing, whatever this passion project is, if it's not good enough or it's not what other people expect. There's maybe you feel like it won't make you the money that you need to have with the 5 of Pentacles, but there's some but there's this need to put the work in. And again, we have hard work showing up here with these 8 of Pentacles. That card's the practice makes perfect card, where you do something again and again, and every time you perfect it. This card is also about school as well. It comes up for school and work, like if you're starting a new job. It feels like the message I'm getting with these cards here is that you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you could do this or that you can make this happen. And I'm seeing with work, with the right work, you can make this happen. And I think that's the epiphany that most of you have to have, is that, yeah, you can make this happen if you put the work in. And the Sun card came up here when I cut the deck on that. And I feel like that's just the epiphany, that you can have this. You just need to make up your mind to go after it and then make the steps for it with the powerful move card. That's all about making decisions and moving forward with those decisions. 3 of Raindrops, community, and 3 of Gems, collaboration. Okay, so you're being told here that you can't do this alone. There's a huge community around you and you're being asked to rely on them. Collaboration is a huge here because the 3s are all about other people, groups of people. 10 of Clouds, endings. This card tells me that some people may not feel supported in this situation, and you may not feel supported by your environment. Maybe a job has ended, or you're forced to move, or, if you're asking about getting a job, but this is your last year of school, it could be leaving that environment. In some way, it's as if you're being forced out of a situation and kind of being guided into this, or, you know, pushed into this, to be us, like, let's be honest. You could feel like you're being pushed into this, and now you have all of this work and you don't feel like you can keep up with it, or you don't feel like you can put the time or the energy into making this be what it should be or what you want it to be. And I'm seeing that, yes, you can, and you will be able to. It's going to be work, but it's going to be amazing work. You're going to be able to find and have this group of people around you. With the 3 of raindrops, that's 3 of cups. So that's all about just, and that's about your soul family. That's about having friends and family who love you and support you, who help you. That's about celebrating and having get-togethers and just being happy with other people. So I am seeing that, despite the fact that there's something ending in your world right now that's kind of pushing you into this, that you are supported, and that there are a lot of people around you who want to see you succeed at this and who could help you with this. So that's what we have with the question. So far, this looks like an amazing yes, but I am actually going to pull a yes or no card now to see what the answer is for you guys. So we have, there are other factors at play. And, you know, that's the energy that I was getting through a lot of this question, in that this is just the start of something, and the pathway is going to be winding, and things are going to appear as you go through this. I do see a huge yes, though, with the powerful move and a burst of magic. I see a massive yes with this question. And whatever this question is, these 2 cards here, the freedom under the retreat with the cage and the snowball and the liberation on top. If you are in this period right now where you want something, but your situation is just not letting you get it, with the 10 of clouds, which is the 10 of swords, you may feel like you're in a dead end, but you can't move forward yet. I'm seeing that's changing, and you're going to be able to move forward. It's almost as if Spirit has you in this period of retreat now, so that you can make sure that you are able to choose wisely, that you are able to put your energy and your time into the proper path to make sure that you're on the right path to get where you need to go and where you're supposed to go. So I feel like there are important things happening with this question, like internally, because you're going to be taken down an important path. This question, whatever you asked, is something that could lead to huge changes, and I mean massive changes in your life, with the freedom and the liberation. And you can't see it yet, but I am seeing time being referenced here. So this is something I feel like will go on for a while for a lot of you. And we're going to pull some timing cards. How I do this is I lay out 3 face down, and I let you pick the pile that you're drawn to. I'll just hold them. If you need more time, give the video a pause. We're going to start here. So this is blank. I actually left a few blank cards in the deck because I wanted to give Spirit a chance to not answer. Then we have this one. This is the middle one. And then it's sooner than expected. And the last one, February, which is winter. So this is a timeless reading, so it's from whenever you're watching. So the blank cards, I left them in the deck, and they come up when timing can't really be determined because there are other factors going on, or Spirit doesn't really want to tell you right now. Some of you, I'm seeing someone's going to be entering your life as well and bringing these answers that are going to cause this liberation. And now we're going to pull some advice. Release self-doubt, let go of fear. Yes. And I really do feel like that is a very important message. I feel like a lot of people in this who pick this pile may doubt themselves, or doubt that this could happen, or even doubt that they could choose what they want to happen with this, or if they could even make this happen. I feel like there is a lot of doubt coming through creativity. and we have suppression. But I'm also seeing the pink flowers right here, and then the burst coming off of them. You're being asked to trust your creativity, to trust your inspiration, to trust that you can do this, that you have the ability to make your dreams come true with this. And you see, with the birthing a powerful age, their hands are just going up to the moon, to the sky. I feel like you have all the answers to this, and a lot of what's keeping you back with this question is your uncertainty and self-doubt coming through, and you're really being asked to take some time, and you can do this, that yes, you can make this happen, that yes, this is something you can be successful at. The creativity card is the Empress card. And that tells me that you have the ability to make this happen, because the Empress card is someone who creates from within herself. She can bring her projects, her inspiration, her ambitions and desires, and just grow them into fruition into the world. The suppression card confirms that you are carrying so much with you. And this just gives me the Five of Pentacles energy. It's as if you have too much on your shoulders, or you feel like you're the only one who can do this, or you feel like you're alone in this and making whatever this is happen, or you're carrying all of your doubt and insecurities and worries and fear with you, and you're being asked to just let that go, to liberate yourself from that, to retreat and look within and realize that you are the Empress, that you can make this happen. You just need to take the first step into that thicket of thorns once you've made up your mind about what it is that you want to happen with this question. And that's a huge message I'm getting, is that you need to make sure that you have the outcome cemented in your mind and you know where you're going. You need that path and you need that goalpost. The pathway there may change. You may go on roundabouts, you may take detours, you may have some fun surprises show up, but you need to have that end goal in mind. And you also need to rely on people around you. There are people there who want to help you and want to see you succeed, and you're being reminded to seek them out. So that was a message, but that was a very important message. I feel like it was a very strong one. And I am going to finish the reading with some tea leaf cards. Only take what resonates. They're very specific. So we're going to start with this one. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Rainbow. Yeah, so if you feel like all the work you're doing is getting you nowhere, and that's why you're here, and that's why you have all of this uncertainty, this is Spirit coming out and saying no. Like, you've just been practicing. You've just been building a good foundation so that you can push off of it. Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, so some of you have asked relationship questions because we have the King of Rods here. And this is just divine masculine showing up. Gender doesn't matter. I usually read them as people. So there's a distant friend thinking about you. Horseshoe, we have good luck. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Oh, that's amazing. So money is coming up here. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. Yeah, and I really do feel like there's somebody, and I said that before, that there's going to be somebody who's going to offer some help that you're not seeing, and this is Spirit just confirming that. This is a very specific message though, so it's not going to apply to everyone, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please let me know in the comments below what did and did not resonate. I love hearing from you guys. It makes my day to read your comments. And if you haven't already, enter my monthly giveaway by becoming a subscriber and commenting down below. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to another yes or no pick a card reading. As always, we're going to start the reading by finding the energy of the question to make sure you have the right pile. And please make sure to phrase your question so the yes is a positive outcome, because that's how I'm going to be reading the energies. of the question. That was fast and a bit. So we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay. I feel like Spirit has a lot to say in this one, so let's see what else we get. Frog Spirit, renewal. And okay, I love this card because this always reminds me of Prince Charming, the frog with the crown. Yes, and Wild Rose Fairy Love. Okay, so a lot of you are asking relationship questions. Okay, and we have the High Priestess, and that just fell out immediately. So I'm just going to get right into it. You are being asked to follow your intuition. You know the answer to this. And I really just honestly just want to say flip a coin, see what the answer you get is, and your immediate response is the answer. I think you know the answer to this question, and you're just here for confirmation and guidance. The Akasha here popping up tells me that there could be some past life issues going on with this person. I'm also seeing that you know the answers to this. These two cards together tell me that you have access to everything you need about this question if you just ask for it. Your guides really want you to, your guides are being very clear about this, is what I'm hearing, and that they want you to align yourself properly. So they're going to make it very, very easy for you. And I am going to draw your attention to the twos we have. So I feel like twos are important. Oh, and 47 goes down to 11, which is also a 2. The renewal card is all about restoration. And it's really giving me death card vibes for some reason. That something in your past may not have worked out and you're being asked to start again in some way. It's a time of change, abundance, and flexibility. Being adaptable and knowing that life isn't always going to unfold how you wish it would, but you know, deep down, you know how it's supposed to work for you. And that's why with this question, I feel like a lot of you are putting up your boundaries and like putting blocks on things and saying no. And it may feel like your life is kind of closing in on certain ways, and maybe there's some panic about that because you expected that you would follow those paths, but things are just kind of closing them, and you're helping them. I feel like you are helping these close, and you know, deep down you're like, no, like, why is that happening? That's what I thought I would do, or I thought I would go, or who I would be with. But then the paradox of that is that you're helping it close. And I feel like that was a very strong message that I was getting, that there's some panic about that, and that's why you're here. But you know that this is supposed to happen, even if it doesn't fit what you think that you should do. And the love card, for some of you, the love card showing up is just your guide saying that they love you and support you, and that you are loved and you are enough, which is a message I got. For some of you, it will be romance, relationships, and friends. So that's what I'm getting for this question. It was a very specific message. So if that fits your question, then we're going to continue and pull some cards for the outcome. I'm going to finish the reading with the yes or the no because I feel like that's the least important part of the reading. We all have free will. We can all change an outcome. But the why is more important, I feel. 18, the power of purpose. And this is you popping up. And, you know, I love to see that because you have the power in this question. You have the power to begin anew if you want to begin anew. The child's all about new beginnings and innocence and naivety and entering something with a childlike innocence. So doing something as if it was the first time, even if things may have happened in the past that make you feel like you want to pull back. Now, the gender of this card doesn't matter. I'm just using it as a significator because it popped up. But that just tells me that you have all the power in this. And oh, look at this. They both have, well, she has a hat on, but their hair's up, and I feel like it's you setting your boundaries. It's you respecting your authentic self, respecting what's important to you, respecting your wants, needs, and your values. Financial health popped up here. So career is being referenced here, especially finances, which I love to see because I went into this reading with the mindset that I was going to do a career reading, adaptability. And that came up as well with the renewal card, that things may not play out the way that you thought they were, but you know where to go with this. You are being guided to get to where you need to go for your financial health. And I'm not actually seeing a very strong answer in these cards yet, which is fun because normally within one or two cards, I have a very strong feeling and energy, but this is it's very hard to read. It's as if there's like a fog, which I know is, you don't come onto a reading to hear that, but the power of purpose is about owning your authentic self too. Yeah, so all I'm getting from these cards so far is be authentic to yourself, be willing to change and be adaptable about how you do it. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, Queen of Rods. Yes, and this is another nod to being your authentic self. Again, gender does not matter on my channel. I just read these cards in specific ways. Okay, this is the message I'm getting for you guys. Whatever decision you made that brought you here, that feels like you're putting up boundaries and putting a stop to something, but it kind of scares you because it's not what you thought you wanted to do or would ever do, go for it. Just go for it. We have very quick epiphany. We have an amazing passion project, a passionate idea, something that you really want that probably came out of thin air. And whatever this is, it's going to make you so happy. The Four of Wands is about celebrating. This is something to celebrate. And I feel like maybe you did something similar to this in the past and it didn't work out, or it ended it left you feeling with a bitter taste in your mouth. That's not going to happen here because, like I said when I immediately started the reading, your guides want you to follow this so that everything is going to be so clear. Your intuition is going to be on point with this. We're going to pull one of these because I felt called, the Magi, called to this, and then play. Just have fun with it. The Magi tells me that you have the power. It's like the Magician card to me and how I'm reading it for this reading. You have the power to make this happen. You have the power to bring this into being. And I almost feel like half of the surprise is the ending of this. The surprise is in how it happens, how it plays out. You're, at least for me, you're not supposed to know the ending because it's like unwrapping a gift. It's like a surprise. But that's what I have. So I'm going to continue on and pull the yes or the no card. Again, I will read this as a yes, as a positive outcome. More information is needed. Oh, I love that. Okay. We're not getting a clear answer. So we're going to see what information Spirit wants to tell us. So there's that past being referenced. It could also be children. We had children twice show up. So maybe there's people asking about pregnancies here. And justice. And we'll get one more. Two of Cups. Okay, so something that happened, if this is not about children, if it is about children, this is a very positive message for children and relationships as well. But something in the past is being brought up here. So a person from the past, a job from the past, that kind of thing. And it's almost like you're getting it again, but this time it's going to go in your favor. I am seeing marriages as well coming through here. But you're going to get the outcome that you deserve with the Justice card. And to me, that also gives me setting boundaries, because you're going to give your needs a priority here. And maybe you didn't do that in the past. And I'm seeing that is a huge difference between now and when this question, like, because I think a lot of you, this is something that you're doing for a second time. And let's get one more message, and then we're going to re-pull the timing card. I mean, the yes or no card. Do it for you. Yeah, and there's that nod to the authentic self. There's that nod to doing what you want to do because you want to do it. That is a very strong message, but the way it happens may not be how you planned, and to be accommodating for that, to have your goal in mind and know that Spirit's going to guide you down to that path, but it may not be how you envision. Like, the pathway getting there may not be how you envisioned, but the outcome is going to be amazing. With the Four of Wands here, the ending is going to bring in new things with the Ace of Rods. Yeah, I'm going to pull another yes or no and see if anything changed. So we have a yes and regret it. Okay, so don't be worried about this card. I made this deck, and I tend to do things very tongue-in-cheek. So when this card shows up, it's often just saying that, yeah, but it's going to be a lot of work, which I think is fine. Nothing can happen without work. Work is the catalyst for change. And now we're going to pull the timing cards. How I do this is I lay 3 face down and let you pick the card that you're drawn to. If you need more time, just give the video a pause, but we're going to start with this one. It depends on someone else. Okay? On this one, don't force the situation. Okay? Those are specific. And the last one, in the fall. Okay. So I almost feel like for some of you, all of these cards are going to be important. So take those as they resonate with you. But we're going to pull some advice cards. Treat yourself to something beautiful today. Yeah, again and again and again, you are being asked to respect you, your authentic self, what you want, to put yourself first. That's an energy weaved throughout this reading, to love yourself. Patience. Yeah, some of you are definitely asking about pregnancies with the patience card. And that's just about divine timing. Things will come as they're supposed to come, when they're supposed to come. You've put in, you have or will be putting in the work. And the universe will bring it to you. It's going to bring it to you when it's supposed to bring it to you. You can't really rush it. You can't really force it. And then we have playfulness coming back again, which we saw here. And I think that's just the last final important message, is that you can't rush this. And I feel like there's some lessons to be learned about putting yourself first and learning to love yourself before this could happen, if that makes sense. Like, you need to have that you need to have that self-love and that trust in yourself and that confidence in yourself. And you're being asked to enjoy the process. And you know, that feeling I was getting at the beginning, it was a very overwhelming feeling of panic, or am I doing the wrong thing? And I'm seeing that you're just being asked to enjoy the process, to just have fun with it, and to trust yourself, and to trust that you will get where you need to go. And if things don't work out how you thought they would, to not get worried about it, to be adaptable, and to try to find the positive side of the situation, because your intuition's on point with this question. And I feel like this is just confirmation for a lot of you who picked this pile. And as always, we'll finish the reading with some tea leaf cards. They're very specific, so only take what resonates. That might be everything for you guys. Okay, but I am going to pull one of these. Okay. These cards here are really melodramatic, so again, don't take them as seriously as they come up. So we're going to begin over here with these three. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. What have I been saying? Your intuition is on point. You are going to be guided through this, and all work takes change. No, all change takes work. Scales, keep your life in balance. Yes, please. Yeah, yes. I did not touch on that message enough. And I feel like that's why it's being brought back here. Balance. Candle, you will be shown the way. Don't you just love it how the first three cards that fell off the tea leaf deck are saying the very first message I said when we started this entire reading? I don't even think that this reading, I don't even think you need this reading. The energy of this reading has been unlike any other reading I've done. A very immediate reading. I'm not really getting a yes or a no. I'm getting a, this is information you have to know. It's not really saying anything about the future. It's just information you need to know. Yeah, it's interesting, but I love that. A change for the better with butterfly. Oh, that is beautiful. And then we have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that something is against you. Yeah, and that's all your perception. That fell right on top of the love card. That is not true. None of that is true. That's just feelings. And we all know that feelings are not facts. There's so much love around you. And I remember, and that was a very strong message I was getting when I pulled this card, when I started the reading. So your guides really want you to know that none of those feelings are accurate about the situation, that there is just so much love and support for you in this. And now we're going to go to these ones. Fall of civilization, corruption, and indulgence. Okay, I think this is the source of your panic. It's almost as if what you're doing with this question, you feel guilty for doing it. Maybe it doesn't live up to your expectations for yourself. And by that I mean, for how I want you to read these cards, because they're so melodramatic, they're a lot lighter than they sound, is say you are a straight A student, and the question you asked was, should I take a semester off of school to focus on my mental health? Yes. You feel as if you're corrupting yourself with indulgence by not doing what you think you should do, by building that, civilization for yourself, the degree that you're working on. By not building that and working towards it, you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that you're being too indulgent. You're being asked to focus on that play and be indulgent with yourself, even if you feel like it's corrupting you, like it's not what you're supposed to do to build the life that you're expected to have, or you feel like you're expected to have. So that's how I would read this kind of card. And then psychic astrologer. Okay, yeah, look at your astro chart. Look at it, because this goes back to the Akasha. This is something that is a very important life lesson or life path for you. And that's why we have the justice coming in, and we have the history being repeating, because this is something that you are going to get right in this lifetime. And a lot of that lesson is about putting yourself first, putting your needs first, making sure that you make decisions based off of what you want. You are the main person in your life, and you have to do your life for you. So that's the message I'm getting. I hope that made sense. That was a very interesting message. Please comment down below, because I really want to know what you asked. You guys sound like a really interesting group of people. And don't forget to enter my giveaway. Every month I give away a free full-length reading. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe and comment down below. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to another yes or no pick a card reading. As always, we're going to start the reading by finding the energy of the question. And please make sure that you phrase your question so that the yes is a positive, because that's how I'm going to be reading the energies of the cards. And we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay, so we have Reflecting Pool, Stillness, and secrets bring success. 33 and 34, which is lovely to see that progression. I will leave it. Oh, wow. Victory and success. Yes, success, success. I love to see that success. Okay, so this question, oh my gosh, destiny. Oh, I love that. I'm just gonna straighten these. Okay. So I'm just gonna start by saying that this is a yes. You're supposed to have this. It's yours. And there's that message to focus on yourself, on what's best for yourself. And oh, look at this. They're both looking down at their feet. What are you standing on? What have you built or you done? Because that's being brought up here. What is already in your life that's successful? What is it? Because that you're being asked to look down at your feet and notice what you've done, like what you've built, what you have created. And do you see the swan? Can you see it? If you can't, I'll put a picture of it in. But there's something that you're not seeing. You're not seeing something right about this question. I feel like the success is already here and already around you. And if it's not, you've built the foundation to build this success on. Like the foundation of success is here, and you either have to see it or you just have to keep doing what you're doing. But that's what I'm seeing. It's a very strong message coming through. I'm going to go into the outcome to see what else is coming through with this. We will pull a yes or no card at the very end. We have Clover. The Universe. Yeah, I'm going to put that right on the Destiny card because I feel like the universe is going to throw a bunch of lucky things at you with the Clover card. The Clover is all about little small things that come out of nowhere, like little small chances, small luck. And you have to take advantage of them. You have to grab them. And I feel like the universe is going to be throwing these things at you to guide you down the path to success in this. And the Clover card, wow. Okay, I was going to say the Clover card is the card that comes up for like lucky chances for me. It's lucky things that show up. And yeah, sudden wealth. If you were asking about being a mother, this is coming up here as well very strongly. The official person. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this reading for you. I love it so much. This card comes up when it's cementing a this is the answer. Listen to me. The best card in the Kipper deck. Great fortune. Fortune just piling down on you. This is an amazing yes. That's all I can say. You have the 3-3-1-1-2-2 popping up in your reading. Yeah, a lovely deck. Sorry. Lovely reading. But I do love the deck my mother gifted me. So I'm wondering if some of you are asking about being a mother and do you want to be gifted a child? And I'm seeing you will be. Suddenly. You know, maybe some of you already are and you just don't know it yet. Let me know though. Okay. This is just saying the same thing that I've been saying the entire reading. Body and soul. Smoke and mirrors. This card's about perception, that you're not seeing something accurately or right. And I'm just going to draw your attention back to this card. Same colors, same color schemes, the body of water with the swan, and then we have the mirror with the smoke. So I feel like the message here is a very strong message. And then great and full always reminds me of the Ace of Cups. Ambition. So this is something that you really want. And I mean, I could have told you that. Oh, and I put the Nike card. I'm going to put the Nike card here because the gold just kind of I feel like it's about winning and success, the ambition card, with all the gold and the great fortune. The body and soul card is a self-care card. It's about knowing you are worthy, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, knowing that you're enough and you're complete the way you are. And the great and full is about gratitude. It's the card of being grateful for what's around you. If you're asking this question and you feel like you will never have this, it's not enough, you have to do more, try harder, be better, this is all smoke and mirrors. These cards are saying this is not true. Success and victory is all around you. And if it's not around you right now, you are actively laying the foundations for this success because it's your destiny. This is supposed to fall in your lap. It's supposed to be yours. You're dreaming of this ambition for a reason, because the universe wants to bring it in. This might be too many cards. I feel like it is, but the Empress did pop up again. Let's get a clear message for the outcome. Let's get one more. Yes, that's the yes card, 9 of Cups. That is the universe saying yes. When that card comes up, we're going to put that right there. The Great Fortune card's also my yes card in the Kipper as well. 4 of Swords and the Empress. Okay, you're being asked to just rest. The 4 of Swords is about it's about, I was going to say the sleeping card, but it's about putting your mind at ease, not taking action. It's about stopping and taking a break. You know, focus on that self-care, focus on that gratitude, get back into the stillness, and just to be present to where you are right now. And to focus on yourself. How can you mother yourself? Through gratitude and self-care. Put yourself first. Do things that you want to do that make you happy, that fulfill you. Focus on you right now, because you might be too focused on something else and it's taking up all of your time and your effort. And you're not taking care of yourself. You're letting yourself be put on the back burner. That's another very strong message coming through here. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, that card came up when I first shuffled. So we love to see that. Were these both? I guess they were. 8 of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, what was I saying? Too much work. And this work is not getting you anywhere because you're doing it out of a place of almost like there's too much emotion, and not a good emotion. This is like a panic striving where you need to do more, be better, try harder, and you're throwing all of this energy and you're not seeing the results that you know you should have. And this is because you need to take a pause and to just relax and to rest and to listen to your ambition. Because, so, wow, that was a slip of the tongue. Listen to your intuition. But I feel like that's going to lead you on your ambition. And I wonder if some people are giving too much to people, doing things for other people, that they're putting all this work and this energy into things for other people, and you're being asked to follow what you really want, follow your ambition, and to take a pause and a break to get your ducks in a row, to make sure that you can focus on what you want and what you need, and that you can heal and to rest and to build your strength, so that you'll be able to go after what is your ambition, what the universe wants for you. What this thing is that, you know, maybe you're sitting here and you keep thinking about what you really want, whatever your ambition is, but you have to put all your time into something else. And you're being asked to take that time and to really introspect and see what calls to you. But this is when I pull the yes or the no card. So make sure that it's phrased so the yes is a positive, because that's how I read them. Only if you're careful. So this is a yes, but you really need to take that time and take that rest and focus on you, on yourself, on your self-care, being grateful for what's around you, and take care of your health. That's also being referenced with the body and soul. Treat your body like a temple sort of thing, whatever that means for you. because I'm not a doctor. I can't give health advice, but you will know how that resonates with you and your situation. The message I'm getting for that is because you want to make sure that you are ready for this when you move forward. You want to be at your peak performance for this. And I'm getting like a race car, like it's going to be like a sprint to the finish when that flag comes down and you can go for it. So we're going to pull a timing card. How I do this is I lay 3 face down, and you can pick the one that you're drawn to. Okay, I am going to give these a shuffle because 2 of them fell face up. If you need more time, just give the video a pause. But these are the 3 cards we have, and I'm going to begin with this one. Far in the future. The middle one. December. Oh, that's fun. Because the last one we already know is January. So December is, sorry. So winter is being brought up here as important. This is a timeless reading though, so take it from when you're watching. And we're going to pull some advice cards. Turn lemons into lessons. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. What was I saying? And then tune into your inner peace on the back. I'm just going to put this here because I feel like the body and soul's also focusing on mental health as well. And I'm going to put this one at the reflecting pool because I feel like you're not seeing the situation for what it really is. I feel like you're seeing it for what you expect it to be or you're told it should be. And then turn lemons into lessons. And that's what we have here with the outcome. If something's not working, maybe there's something else you want more. If you're putting all this work and this energy into it and it's still not happening, maybe that's just divine intervention getting you to where you're supposed to go. Maybe there's something else that's a better fit for you. Letting go. Yeah, and I feel like there's something you have to let go of. Success. Yes, that's the 6 of Wands that we have up there. Yeah, there's something you have to let go of. And I feel like I don't feel any negativity for that in this reading. I feel like you know this. I feel like you've accepted this and you know what you have to let go of and turn that into a lesson. And this is different for everyone, but I feel like you're at that point or you've realized that you have to let something go to get whatever this is. And there's so much success, victory, yes, positivity. There's so much abundance in this reading that it's almost as if your guides are like, yes, they've noticed. Yes, let's get them going. Like, let's get them revved up because this is going to be amazing once it enters. And I feel like you're going to have a period of time where nothing really happens. And that's because you're focusing on you. You're becoming who you're meant to be. And then all of a sudden, the gate's going to be lifted and you're going to be thrust out to achieving all of this success. Because we have success, we have yes, ambition, destiny, success, great and full. There's so much success here. And there's this strong message that I'm getting again, in that how you perceive the situation you're in right now, you need to kind of look at it from a different point of view because you have the perception coming up here in a few cards. And we're going to finish the reading with some tea leaf cards. These are very specific, so only take what resonates. I do love them though. And I am already loving the energy from these. Okay. And I'm just going to pull this one away because I left the blank cards in the deck, and when these come up, it's Spirit has nothing to say. So we don't need that deck. Okay, so we're going to begin over here because I love this message. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And we had that with the High Priestess. Good fortune, love to see it. And Owl, advice from a wise person. I think that's you. I think that's you, and that's your intuition. I think that you know the answer to this question, and I feel like you're ready, and I feel like you're ready to go for it, or at least start laying the foundations for it. And then we have leg, stepping into a new experience. And I love when the cards fall like that because we have all of these little things down here. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. That's always how it is, though. And then a broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Yeah, and you know what that is? That's this. Whatever you're working on that you don't really want, that's not working out. That situation you have to leave. And I don't know what that is, and I hope it's not a painful situation that you have to leave. Like, it's not going to be painful to leave. But I feel like you know that there's a need to let go of something. And then we have great happiness right here on victory and success. And then dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. That's all and I feel like that's the smoke and the mirrors card. That a lot of that is just you're perceiving a lot of this in the situation and it's not really there. Or if it's there, it's not anything that's going to cause you real harm. It's just, things aren't working out in some way, and that's always going to cause these challenging emotions. And then over here, okay, so this is a person being referenced. Just gender doesn't matter, looks don't matter, it's just a person. There's somebody very important to this question. And I just got a message about the Lemonade song by Beyonce. So maybe that's important to you. Maybe that song is something very important to you. But there could be a very important person being brought up with this question. And lobster, financial pinch, February, haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. And that fell right on top of success. So if anyone's asking a financial question, February. Oh, and didn't we have January and February right here? Look at those 3 months. So winter's coming up here very strongly for you guys, and karma is coming up, and this is only positive on the success card and with destiny. So I'm seeing that something major is going to happen around the winter for you guys. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Please let me know in the comments below what's going on. This looks like an amazing pile. The energy is so uplifting, and I kept getting goosebumps reading it. So I'm so curious. And remember to enter into the giveaway. Every month I give away a full-length private video reading to one of my subscribers, and all you have to do is comment down below. Thanks for watching.